If you are teaching on the Garden of Eden and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, why not bring a tree like this one and place it smack dab in the center of your classroom? This is an artificial tree with a basket base. You probably own one, but if not, you can definitely borrow one because you won't change anything permanently on this prop. Add all kinds of fruit. They don't need to be real, but if you can swing edible ones, all the better. The reason this isn't an apple tree is because the Bible doesn't say what kind of fruit was on the tree. So you can ease this important bit of information into your lesson by simply tucking apples, oranges, grapes, pears, and bananas amongst the leaves, attaching them with green floral wire. Add a stuffed or authentic looking snake on the branches and your prop is ready to go. In our personal areas of temptation, it is necessary that we remember what God actually says, so that we don't talk ourselves into sinning, because this is exactly what Eve did. Gather your students around the tree and read God's command in Genesis 2:16 through 17. And the Lord commanded the man, "You are free to eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, for when you eat from it, you will certainly die." Then read the story of the temptation in Genesis 3:1 through 6. There are a whole host of discussion areas that can be probed from this passage, but we'll focus on those aspects that children can use when encountering temptation in their own lives. For instance, what in the world was Eve even doing near the tree? Was she looking at it, admiring the fruit, smelling it? Or was she all the way across the garden and the serpent slowly led her to the tree? Why do we always want the one thing we can't have rather than enjoy those things that we are free to do? God's command was that they not eat the fruit, but Eve added in her own mind that she wasn't even allowed to touch the fruit. Perhaps after touching the fruit and nothing happened, she figured that maybe the serpent was right and God was trying to hide something from her. Satan got her to question God's goodness. Eve believed the serpent when he suggested that God was withholding something good from her. The truth is that God was actually protecting her. This is Becky from Experience the Bible Creatively, reminding you that props are always better than paper.